Before books, the most common way to tell a story was by voice and gesture. Around 1440 CE, with the invention of Gutenberg's printing press, it became possible to share stories in a way that we'd never been able to before. We went from writing and illustrating single books by hand to printing the same stories over and over, cheaply and quickly. More people learned to read than ever before. This combination of ink, paper, pressure, and reusable letters in different shapes and sizes allowed us to record and reproduce stories for many people at once. Today's book artists continue to use these centuries-old letterpress techniques. Letters, or type, are chosen based on size and style, and book artists understand how size and shape of type can actually tell a story. Here, University of Kansas printmaker Linda Samson-Talleur has her letters in place on the press, and now it's time to warm up the ink, which comes out sticky and stiff straight from the jar. So working the ink warms it up and makes it much easier to handle. Then she adds a layer of ink to the roller and lets it distribute evenly before printing. Then she gets the letters in place so they stay put. Once it feels tight, the printer gives it a final wiggle test. Then the paper is added, and as it passes through the press, the inked letters come in contact with the paper, and you have your story. In this case, a short one. In this three-part book by Lauren Falconberry, image plays a major role in storytelling. Inspired by the mythology of the Greek Furies, her book explores heartache, longing, and obsession, and describes how it feels to be set aflame by another. But in this story, image takes the lead. Fiery red, cool green, somber blue, with recurring images of a human heart held captive and put through the rigors of love, just add another level of intensity to the text. Each image is fragmented by intricate cuts and folding, which gives a visual to the fragmented nature of the written story. We are left with a final surprise image. The heart is whole again. Within this tunnel book by artist Julie Chen lies the story of an elusive octopus hiding deep near the ocean floor. The accordion structure is designed to create a diorama when it's stretched apart, which allows any light from above to flood the pages, recreating the look and feel of a diver's search for a hidden beast. In this book, shape takes center stage and elevates the drama of the story. Even the production notes, the colophon, take an octopus shape. In this blank book by artist Roberta Lavador, the stuff, or the materials that it's made of, is what tells the story. Because with no words on its pages, you might wonder, what's this book about? Well, it's flexible enough to take a cylindrical shape, which might be a metaphor for how some stories come full circle. Or maybe it's about the continuity of craft traditions passing from one generation to the next. Her binding draws inspiration from both plateau basket weaving and Western rawhide braiding, two craft forms with a very rich tradition in the artist's home state of Oregon. Even without words, a book can still tell a story.